We have to stop allowing these people to live amongst us. Now, guys, apart, or rather watching society fall apart, I've done numerous videos on that, and I'm going to do more because there are certain events or instances or cases that happen and you're like, whoa, what the hell was that, right? So there was a situation here in New York City where a stepson, or rather the son of the lady who was dating the guy who had just gotten his head severed, right? So the mother's boyfriend, excuse me, got his head detached from his shoulders because the mother's son, or sorry, the mother's son decided that he had enough, and for some reason, they say unprovoked, who knows, he detached the boyfriend's head. And when they arrested this kid was covered in blood. I mean, covered head to toe. Anyway, so looking at that, I'm thinking to myself, there we go. These are people who shouldn't be in society with us, period. I hate to say this, and I know a lot of you probably have a family member who is a psych patient on medications, the whole 9 yards. Some people who are on medications are doing really well, but at some point medication starts wearing off, you gotta up the dosage, and then that doesn't put them in a good place in the end. Especially when their organs start failing because of all the medications that they're taking. All right, that's a different discussion for a different day. But allowing psych patients to roam the planet, or rather roam the streets, like here in New York and other places in America, there is no place for them in society. That is just the bottom line. I know a lot of you people don't want to hear that, but that is a cold, hard fact. It's not, oh, well, you know what, they deserve to live too and eat bonbons and drink pumpkin spice coffee in the fall. No, they don't deserve any of that. They deserve four walls and a door and maybe some food slid under a fucking slot, because a lot of them cannot function in society. I am tired of watching people left and right get murked because they allowed some psych patient to go because some liberal said they deserve love too. They deserve to be out in the world. No, they don't. I did EMS 25 years ago, roaming the streets of New York. Harlem, rather, excuse me. And every now and again, we were picking up psych patients who were legitimately nuts. Listen, some psych patients are harmless. Some of them, they'll break dance because, they saw Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo, that shit movie. Don't want to get started, but they'll watch that and they start breakdancing in the middle of the street. And you're like, all right, fine, but they're not hurting anyone. And breakdancing in the middle of the street. But again, as long as they're not hurting anybody, it's fine. They cause a little bit of traffic, yes. Throw them on the sidewalk, call it a day. But then there are others out there who are, I don't know if they're demonically evil or they just have a disconnection with society and feel like that's the way to go. Now, anybody who offs another person, there has to be, and for no reason, there has to be evil in them for that to happen, for that to work. I don't care how crazy you are. I've met some crazy people that thought pink elephants were the shit. And they would start talking, and they named the pink elephant Harold. Harold and I are having this conversation. We're like, well, who's Harold? Harold's my pink elephant friend. Don't you see him there? You're like, shit, man. So now, you don't... And in EMS, we were always told never play into their psychosis. 2025, we're playing into the psychosis of transgender people. Go figure, right? The they, them, and the we, us, and, HBO and NFL people. Enough. This is where we are in society today. And we're allowing psych patients to roam free. There are so many violent psych patients out there. The guy that knifed Arena, right? The white girl that was on the light train down south somewhere. He shouldn't have been out. You got many, hundreds, if not thousands, of violent psych patients who've been arrested numerous times. And let go because, oh, he missed his medication. You know what? We'll get him back on track on his medications. He'll be okay. He'll be able to function. They cannot function in society. Yes, they keep their meds for 2 weeks straight, and they're doing fine. They're talking to you, and then they miss a medication, which leads to 2, 3, 4 days, now a week. Now they're talking to fucking Harold the Pink Elephant with a hatchet in their hand. Because we're allowing these people to live amongst us when they can't. They cannot live amongst us. They have to go to a psych patient. Shady Acres it is. Shady Acres, the mental institution, is where they should be. Yes, should they be treated like shit inside there? Absolutely not. But they should absolutely not be on the street either. They can't. Again, I'm watching so many, or rather, excuse me, reading so many reports of psychologically ill people doing some fucked up shit. They're doing things that you're like, why the hell are they out there? And then when they get arrested, their case reads, arrested 14 times, 20 times, bad behavior, violent behavior, beating up this one, pulling out a knife on their mother. In fact, there was a guy who had bad track record, gets out of jail. His mother has a coming home party for him. Hey, son, welcome home. We miss you. With that, a couple days later, knifes his mother and his brother to death. Done. He should have never been let out. So many of these cases are in the news every day, and people are ignoring it by saying, well, it was just that one. All of them, Shady Acres. Every last one of them. Matter of fact, put Shady Acres on a fucking island in the middle of nowhere. Leave them there, because if they escape, now they got to swim for it. Make it challenging for them. I don't know. But nonetheless, these people cannot live in society with us. In fact, I'll take it a step ahead, a step above, to the prepper community. You have a prepper community. You have a homestead. You're not allowing one of these people in there, especially if you know it. If you know the guy's talking to Harold the Pink Elephant, you're like, yeah, nope, he's not coming in. But if I keep him on his meds, he'll be fine. He is not coming in. Put him on the outskirts of town. Maybe we could deal with him from that angle. But he is not coming into the prepper community, or any community for that matter. They cannot live amongst us. That is just a fact. It's not an opinion. It's not this, liberal world where they're like, well, they can't live amongst us. Cut them the fuck out. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.